That is what I received in my jar that cost $100.
Yeah, this is horrible. I feel bad for laughing, but like, this is just so horrendous. This is your sign to buy random jewelry jars from Shein. It's an act. Like, most influencers are actors. They're trying to get you emotionally invested in their content, and they will exaggerate the heck out of everything to do it. Aren't you just a ray of sunshine? Why are you so negative about it? Well, aren't you charming?
Oh my god.
You cannot take $10 worth of Shein jewelry, shove it in a jar, and sell it for $100. That's insane. Mystery jewelry jars. I've had a couple of comments asking me to have a look at these, so let's do it. If you're new here, hi, I'm Rachel. I talk about crazy internet trends, and I basically try to normalize being normal about things. So, mystery jewelry jars. It's a jar full of mystery jewelry. Nice. But I thought there's gotta be more to it than that, surely. So I had a quick Google to try and find out what's so special about this concept, and here's what I found. This is an online article from professionaljeweler.com from last year. Inside TikTok's latest viral trend, jewelry jars, uncovering the trend that has users finding £10,000 gold in jars full of jewelry bought for just £30. Wait, what? Another user found a silver Tiffany & Co bracelet in a jar she bought from Goodwill. Some will then sell the items they don't want on secondhand platforms like Depop and Vinted, continuing the sustainability cycle. Interesting. So what we're seeing here is another blind box situation. It's a mystery jar. It's a bit of a gamble, but this time we're thrifting and we're buying secondhand accessories. We're repurposing old items, giving them a second life. I actually kind of like this so far. So it's a bit of a junk jar, and I don't mean junk as in trash, I mean like there's lots of random stuff. I have a feeling that charity shops use this as a way to sell secondhand jewelry in bulk to kind of like shift their stock. Charity shops probably get so much secondhand jewelry and costume jewelry donated, more than they know what to do with, more than they can sell as individual pieces. So selling it as a mystery bundle makes it more exciting because we've got that chance aspect to it. You can sort of see what you're buying, but you're not quite sure what exactly is in here or what it's worth or what you might find in the middle. And the thing is, people love buying into a bit of a fun, low-risk gamble, which is why blind boxes are so popular, especially with something like this where you might get something of higher value than you paid. I think buying stuff secondhand too, especially older stuff that's been donated to charity shops, it feels like those things, those pieces of jewelry have some history to them. Like they've lived through generations and now they've landed in your hands like some old relic. I think that's nice too, owning things that have a bit of history. Let's take a look at an example of one of these videos. Caption says, "No, cause I hit the jackpot for $25. The Coach watch, oh my gosh. Hashtag jewelry, hashtag thrift finds, hashtag thrifted, hashtag Goodwill."
I went to Goodwill and I found this for $25. Saw like this little like red little thing, and it was just $25. Like, what can I lose? And I can use this little vase for my flowers.
I feel like this is interesting because it's like a blind box, but it's not. You can see what you're getting, but not really. I feel like that makes it more exciting and interesting to buy because, you know, you have an idea of what you're gonna get. This one looks like it's a lot of watches.
We're just gonna put keep and not keep, okay? So first we have this. This looks like an Apple holder because I have an Apple Watch and that kind of looks like the little entrance. I'll keep this because my mom would use this. Does this even work? Okay, not keep. A little like music thingy. Not keep. Ooh, a little black silver watch. That's actually really cute. Oh my god. Oh, I wish I like silver. I'm a gold girl. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep.
So we're buying these mystery jars, unboxing them, and posting the videos on social media. That's fine. It's 2026. People post everything they do on social media. I don't hate that. I think that's fun. And in general, I do like it when people post about buying things secondhand and thrifting, promoting sustainability, promoting supporting charity shops, promoting giving things a second life and not just throwing stuff in the trash. Plus the idea of splitting the items into things that you will wear and that you won't wear. I like that too. Wow, I'm being so positive today. I think it's a given that if you buy something so random like this, you're not gonna love every single thing. That's fine. Like, you should be able to look at some of this stuff and think, okay, that's not for me. Now, I feel like it would be a problem if you just decided to throw that stuff in the bin, or if you decided to just keep it even though you'll never wear it, because that's wasteful. But if you can identify pieces that you know that you won't wear, you can pass those forward onto the next person. Either donate them back to a charity shop if they're in good condition, so they can be resold in another mystery bundle, or, I don't know, sell them on Depop or Etsy or something. Whatever you can do to help stop things from ending up in a landfill, keep the cycle going until those bits of jewelry can find an owner who will use them and appreciate them. Obviously, we are buying a lot of jewelry here. So is this overconsumption? It's sort of in a bit of a gray area, because yes, you're buying a lot of something, but you're not really directly contributing to landfills by buying things from charity shops and then passing certain things on to the next person. It's the same as most things we discuss on this channel. If you're mindful about it, if you're purposeful, if you have a plan for the things that you're buying, and if you're gonna put effort into making sure that these things don't head straight for the local landfill, then it's kind of okay in my eyes. I think if you were to buy loads of these and keep everything, even though you won't use it all, and you know that most of it will end up getting thrown out, then yeah, that's pretty wasteful. But if we're buying secondhand instead of buying new, if we're repurposing things, I think that's pretty much always a good thing. Okay, we got another video here, opening a $40 mystery thrifted jewelry jar. Caption says, I spent $40 on another mystery jewelry jar at the thrift shop. Was it worth it? I'll let you decide.
I went back to the thrift store, found another one of these mystery jewelry vases. This one was $40. My Goodwill only makes these massive ones. They don't make any like cheaper bags or anything. It's really annoying. I have high hopes because I really like this cameo I'm seeing. And I think I also see some earrings. I thought this was a brooch when I first pulled it out, but it's an ornament. Save that for my tree. This I like. If I was going to any music festivals, probably wear this. Not my thing. Okay, I have to speak on it. It's held together with a pipe cleaner. It is okay to throw out your child's arts and crafts projects. They make a lot of them. This could be repurposed. You could take the beads apart. It's just a little weird to donate it. It's not going to find a new home. I like the beads. I'll repurpose them. This is fine. It's like a... We got some more earrings. Seems like these would have been part of a set at like Forever 21. They're fine. They're just, you know. Okay, this is good in theory. Got some crystals on a herringbone chain. The thing is, it's a terrible design because you can see the crystals. You're gonna wear it around your neck. They're so heavy, they just hang down. This will be repurposed. I just don't like when there's super ornate rings and then you look at the details and it's kind of pudgy. Again, not my thing.
Let's take a look at the comments on this video, because people they're not happy about this. Why are you so negative about it? Don't do it if you're not going to be excited. Aren't you just a ray of sunshine? Okay, so what do you like? Well, aren't you charming?
Oh my god.
Yeah, people are not happy that she did not seem to like a lot of these items, which is kind of weird to me. Like, why are you not happy that somebody else spent their own money on something? Like, what does that have to do with you? Wait, why do people care if she hates things? Like, she has her own taste. Exactly. They're fine, they're just, you know, has me dying. I feel like that's so realistic though. Not everything is gonna be like, oh my gosh, you guys, this is amazing. Some things are just gonna be like average. That's just real life. Why are people hating on her? She paid for it. She's giving honest opinions. I think this is the problem with social media these days. Also, I'm so sorry about the noise in the background. That's Mabel playing with something. But yeah, I feel like this is the problem with social media these days. Everybody wants super happy, super hyper, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm obsessed style content. Real life isn't like that though. Real people aren't obsessed with everything all the time. Not everything is like, oh my gosh, that's so insane. That's so cute. Not everything is like that. It's an influencer thing. It's sensationalism. Sensationalism is a great word to describe influencer content, honestly. The word sensationalism is mainly used to describe journalism and news reporting, but it basically means to over-exaggerate something or to make something sound more shocking and exciting than it really is in order to get more of an emotional response from somebody. And when you sensationalize something, it usually means that you're being less accurate about that thing because you'd rather make it seem more exciting than be realistic or accurate. I guess it's kind of like clickbaiting, and influencers do this a lot. They will get a PR package and they'll go, oh my gosh, you guys, something crazy just happened to me. I'm actually gonna cry, you guys. I just got this huge PR package. I'm so lucky. I'm literally obsessed with everything in this box. And it's like, they're not really. It's an act. Like, most influencers are actors. They're trying to get you to feel something. They're trying to sell you something. They're trying to get you emotionally invested in their content, and they will exaggerate the heck out of everything to do it. And that is what people are used to seeing on social media. So when people see somebody opening something and being like, yeah, this is kind of whatever, which is a completely average, normal, real life response to something, people are like, wow, aren't you a bundle of joy? Like, no, she's just reacting like a normal human being. You guys just aren't used to seeing normal people reactions on social media anymore. Not gonna lie, love how honest she is. So many people would be be like, ooh, I love them, then throw it away. Exactly. It's okay not to like things. Pick out the bits that you do like, repurpose the things that you won't wear, or pass them on to the next person. That's the whole point of this entire thing, right?
Let's do this one. This one I got from my local charity shop. This one was £23. It all looks very intriguing. Keeping the side, not keeping that side. Let's go. Long beads, I would not wear them, so I'm gonna say not keep. Oh, this one's pretty. I like that, and it can go down, and that's really cute. I'm not gonna keep that though, because I just wouldn't wear it. Oh, we've got these danglies with the faux pearls, gold tone. I wouldn't wear them, so I'm not gonna keep. Oh, these are pretty, stretchy, with a bit of bling. I wouldn't wear them, so I'm going to say not keep. Or like that. Goes that way. I have a few like this though, so I'm not going to keep.
As we've discussed, it's a gamble. If these things are coming from charity shops and other secondhand places, there'll probably be some good items in here, some fun items, some really unique items as well. But you could also get some not great items in there too. You could get low quality stuff, some random like fast fashion bits. There's gonna be some ugly stuff. It's not all gonna be absolute like 10 out of 10 vintage pieces. But if you don't like any of the stuff, then that's fine. Just because you think something is ugly doesn't mean it's complete trash. Even the beads from things can be repurposed and made into something else. Somebody else might love it. Okay, we've got 1,000 out of 10 thrifted mystery jewelry jar. Oh, and I guess since I haven't mentioned it, this whole thing is not like a new thing. It's not a new trend. It is popular right now, but it's definitely not a new thing. This video is from 2024.
Things I would wear over here and things I would not wear over here. Starting off strong, we have this cute bangle. It is pink and purple, and it like clasps like that. Definitely too big on my wrist, but super adorable colors, and I would probably wear if it did fit. Next up, we have this cute little blue beaded bracelet. I think that is adorable. I love like the little chunky bracelets like this, so I would probably wear.
I think something else that's like pretty fun about these videos is that you can watch them and you can kind of like play along with the creators. Okay, yeah, I would wear that, I wouldn't wear that, and pick out for yourselves what things that you would put in which piles, you know? I think that's fun. It's like a fun little game.
Next up, we have this adorable leaf necklace.
It's giving Kazuha from Genshin Impact.
We have this little button bracelet. That is super adorable, super cute. I would definitely wear. That is so pretty, guys. Look how adorable that is. Adorable. I would definitely wear that. Look at this bracelet. I'm obsessed with the color. I would definitely wear.
And obviously as well, with things that have been donated to charity shops, thrift stores, you're gonna get a lot of outdated stuff. So I guess if you're the kind of person that can work with that and you can make those things work and you're like, I don't know, good at accessorizing, then yeah, this is probably really fun for you. I don't think I could, I'm not built for this. I am so boring when it comes to like accessories. Every accessory that you guys will ever see me wear will always be like so boring. Apart from this ring. This ring was my grandma's, but you know, I am just so like, I just don't know how to accessorize. I don't think I would cope with this purely because I would look at all these pieces and I would be like, wow, these are really fun. What do I do with them?
I am obsessed with the colors on it. I would totally wear, especially to like a cute concert. Stop. I see the other one. Y'all, look at these earrings. Literally cannot. That is a watch. That is literally so gorgeous.
Honestly, these videos are actually fun to watch, at least in my opinion. This is fun. I think it's a mixture of the surprise mystery thing, the kind of like ASMR vibes with the jewelry noises, and also knowing that we're doing secondhand shopping and supporting charity shops and not just like full-on mindless consumerism. It actually makes me feel like not guilty enjoying this content.
Was $9. This was already off to a better start. I can already see it. Wait, I'm gonna open up this first. Are you kidding me? Wait, it's missing a diamond. I'm so sad because that's so cute. So this is another necklace. It's so dirty though. What the heck? It's like so dirty. so that's gross. Wait, please don't be missing a diamond. Are you kidding me? It's missing a diamond. Why are they selling these for so much if they're missing the diamonds?
Okay, so while the thrifting thing is great, we should not be selling broken or damaged stuff like this. If it's not specifically being sold as damaged or for parts or like specifically for being repurposed. This goes for thrift stores and also sellers on Depop, Etsy, places like that. This reminds me a little bit of the $400 influencer clothing bundle situation we looked into a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, sell secondhand stuff. I love that. But if you're selling secondhand stuff for more than it's worth, or if you're selling a jewelry jar but not making it obvious that the jar contains mostly broken things, all you're doing is putting people off buying secondhand, which defeats the whole point. Broken jewelry can be broken down and repurposed if you're prepared to do that and if you know how to do that, but selling broken stuff to people who aren't prepared to do the repurposing is like fast tracking those items into the trash. Comments are saying those jars should not be that expensive. Filled with broken or no match is insane. You may be able to make some of the no match earrings into necklaces. Wow, I would be so upset if I bought a jewelry jar with so many broken items. I'm sad for you. I would take all of that broken stuff back and ask for a portion of your money back. That's so ridiculous. Someone said, so you bought a junk jar? Yeah, I mean, that's basically what this is. Like, it's not a jewelry jar if the jewelry isn't usable. They should at least say that the contents are mostly broken. Then you would know it's only worth it if you can make new jewelry out of it. That stinks. Exactly this, 100%. Okay, well, aside from that, this has been pretty positive so far. I like the concept. I like the whole sustainability side of it. I like the buying secondhand. I like the repurposing things. I like it. It's good. I'm having a good day today. It's a rare Rachel Louise positivity video. Shall we switch things up a bit? This is your sign to buy random jewelry jars from Shein.
But I've always wanted to get a jewelry jar, so I snagged one for $30-something from Shein. And so far it looks like a mystery of a lot of different things. I got this cute little bracelet or anything like that. Next up I have this cute little one.
Yeah. So now we're buying random jewelry jars from places like Shein, which completely removes the buying secondhand aspect from the whole concept. I feel like this mystery jar thing is only good because of the secondhand thing. If you take that away, you're just buying a jar of random jewelry. It goes back to being just another blind box. And sure, new stuff can still be passed on and donated and resold, but we're then just contributing even more to the endless cycle of consumerism.
And we're back with another mystery jewelry jar, and this one is from Amazon, and honestly I just wanted to try it and see if it's worth it. It was about $27, and from what I'm seeing, to be honest, it does look like it has potential to be good. So I'm gonna start with this piece because it does look really, really pretty.
So, mystery jar from Amazon. You can just see how it's like, it's just not the same. It looks like the same concept as the original charity shop thrifted mystery jars, but it's just not. Everything's new, everything's in the little plastic wrappers. It's boring, in my opinion. That exciting chance of getting something rare, of getting something higher value than you paid has now gone because these are being sold for profit. They're not just gonna give expensive stuff away in these mystery jars for cheap. And we've also got mystery jewelry jar small businesses now who are purposefully putting together and selling these mystery jars. So I was having a look around some mystery jar small business accounts on TikTok, and in the comments of one video I saw somebody ask the seller, but where do you acquire the jewelry for so cheap that you're able to make these and make a profit? And the seller replied, I buy large amounts of jewelry from sources. With those savings I pass them on to the customers and I'm able to do this. Somebody else said, are these true vintage jewelry or vintage inspired? And the seller replied, it's a mix of true vintage and vintage inspired. So with any of these businesses, unless they specifically say what you're gonna get, you could be getting a mix of actual pre-owned vintage jewelry or just regular random jewelry. I guess the thing here is that it becomes very easy for sellers to just bulk buy really cheap, low quality jewelry from Shein, Temu, wherever. They can chuck a load of this jewelry in a fancy little jar, call it vintage inspired, and sell it for like $50 and make a load of profit. Like we discussed in the Lucky Scoop video, bulk buying things and selling it to make profit is not a new concept. It's how a lot of businesses work. I know that. But this whole small business mystery jewelry jar thing is now an entirely different thing to the original mystery jar concept. There isn't really any sustainability being promoted here. There's no buying secondhand. You're just buying a jar of random jewelry. Funnily enough, when I searched up on TikTok jewelry jar business, this was the very first video that came up.
Who orders mystery jewelry jars? I ordered one from Mystery Jars, but let's just say, one, I waited 8 or 9 weeks for this to come in. Number two, I paid $100 for this jar, and it is, I'm pretty much know for a fact it's 100% Shein jewelry. Just, that is what I received in my jar that cost $100. It's all brand new. I know that a lot of these come in sets on Shein that you could buy like all of these together for like $250. There was 4 or 5 pairs of earrings, 2 rings, a bunch of necklaces, a lot of which were dainty. And
I feel so bad for laughing, but like, that's so bad. It's hilarious because like, what on earth? Like, what? Why would you do this? Yeah, I don't really have many more words. Commenter saying, I've also commented multiple times on her TikToks asking if any of her jewelry that she sources are real silver or hypoallergenic. Hypoallergenic. Did I say that right? And they either got deleted or she just never replies, but will reply to others, and it's so sus to me. Somebody said, was it advertised as fine jewelry? I've seen some advertised as a mixture of broken for crafting. Again, like I said before, it really depends on what these jars are being advertised as. If you spend $100 on a jar that literally says, this is cheap jewelry, and it's probably gonna contain broken stuff, but you can use it for making other stuff. If the shop listing literally says very clearly that that's what you're gonna get, you can't then be disappointed when you indeed get that. But yeah, I don't know what this original listing said. I have a feeling that for over $100, they probably made it sound like you were gonna get some pretty good stuff. Someone said, that's what my first and only jar was. I was disappointed. I got one similar. The girl marketed as vintage jewelry, and I got a jar of all handmade beaded stretchy bracelets. Somebody said, oh no, I ordered mine 3 weeks ago and I haven't heard anything from her. I'm sorry, bestie. It's not looking good for you. So yeah, an example of a not so great jewelry jar experience. And this is why when people say to me, why are you pointing out that businesses buy stuff for cheap and then sell them for profit? That's how businesses make money. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but like, at least have some decency about it. There's making profit and then there's being scammy. You cannot take $10 worth of Shein jewelry, shove it in a jar, and sell it for $100. That's insane. Is that not insane to you guys? You've added no value here. There is no real effort being made. You're just making a bunch of money being a Shein reseller. And you're charging people hundreds of dollars for that without making it clear that you're simply reselling Shein jewelry? Forgive me for thinking that's kind of not okay. Or don't forgive me. I don't care either way. So yeah, I'm not saying that the mystery jar small business thing is like the world's worst concept ever. It's pretty much exactly the same as the Lucky Scoop situation. All we're missing is the scoop. I have seen a few businesses do personalized mystery jars where they ask the buyer to make a Pinterest board or something and then they put together a mystery jar based on that, which is pretty cool, I guess. But again, where are we sourcing this mystery jewelry from? Is it good quality? Will it last? That depends on the seller. So you gotta double check and make sure you know what you're buying before you start blindly dropping hundreds of dollars on this stuff. $105 jar of jewelry? Scam. Worst jar I've ever opened.
Spent $105 on this mystery jar of jewelry. I'm so mad. Let me tell you why I'm upset. Let me show you the listing, all right? And just keep this in mind. Oh, here's my order. Stunning, beautiful. Oh my gosh. When I opened this package, I literally thought it was from TikTok shop for like free. I'm mad. And usually I don't make bad reviews or videos like these, but it's just so ridiculous and it just ruins it for everyone. Here is my pile of jewelry that cost me $105.
When the jewelry comes in those little plastic packages, it's not gonna be good. Anyway, scammy jars aside, I think there are pros and cons to both types of mystery jar. The original mystery jar concept is great because we're being sustainable. We are buying secondhand, we're supporting charity shops, we can pass stuff on if we don't want it, keep the cycle going. That's the whole point. Some of these donated pieces might be rare gems, they'll have a bit of history to them, and I think that makes it more exciting. The downside to this is that it is completely random. There is no theme, it's just you get what you get. There might be some rubbish stuff, some broken bits, but it depends. It truly is a random mystery jewelry jar. And on the other hand, we have small business mystery jars. Again, there are pros and cons. The pros being you're getting newer stuff, I guess. The jars can be themed and can be more personalized if that's the kind of shop you're buying from. It's less of a mystery if you pick a specific themed jar. The cons to this obviously being like it's just regular consumerism. You're just buying stuff. There isn't really any fun or more whimsy. Apart from the general blind box aspect, you're probably never gonna get anything super rare or valuable in these purpose-made jars because they're being sold purely for profit, because it's coming from a business and businesses need to make profit to survive. POV, those jewelry jars on your For You page be like,
I got this jewelry mystery jar from the Goodwill and it was $100. I literally bought it because look at that watch, you guys. This side I'm not gonna keep and this side I am gonna keep, and this side you guys can go on my Depop if you want anything. This is actually so hideous, but I actually think you guys will want to buy it, so I'm gonna leave that for you guys. This is what I wanted. It's so cute. Keep. Oh my gosh, what is this? Owls? I feel like only really ugly girls would wear this, so I'm gonna let you guys have it. This is like so tarnished and it's so big on me, guys. I'm so petite, you guys can have it, and this too. All the gold, I'm gonna keep. This is cute, but it's humongous on me because I'm so teeny, so I'll give it to one of you guys who can fit it. Come back for part 2. Your guys' pile is literally bigger than mine.
let me know what you think in the comments of the mystery jewelry jars. I would probably be down to give the charity shop mystery jar a go if I saw one that looked kind of promising. I feel like maybe it would help me push the boat out a little bit in terms of getting braver with accessorizing. I don't know. I think it would be fun. I love digging through old stuff. You're supporting a charity shop. I don't think I would buy a purpose-made jar from a regular seller because at that point I might as well just handpick my own jewelry. I'm not the kind of person that enjoys blind boxes or mystery things, so it's just not really for me. I would do it if it had kind of like the secondhand sustainability charity shop aspect, but without that, it's not something that I would find fun. People do sell these on Depop, Vinted, eBay, and you can get a real mix of stuff depending on, as we said, where the seller is sourcing this jewelry from. You've got to check each individual listing. I can't speak for every individual seller out there, so yeah. But I think it's pretty safe to assume that they will probably never sell you anything really valuable or really great quality for cheap. Because why would they when they can make more money selling those things individually? At the end of the day, once again, you're buying into a surprise. It's a gamble. Go for it if you wanna, but just be mindful about it. Don't buy one as an impulse buy if you already have plenty of jewelry lying around. And don't buy one if you're not prepared to resell or pass on the items that you don't like. Because that's the point. That was supposed to be the point. Pass things on, repurpose things, resell things, whatever. Watch out for scammy Shein sellers and always make sure you have a relatively good idea of what you are spending your money on. This was fun. This was a little bit different, I think. I enjoyed this one. I had fun today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe because I post a new video every single day, and follow me on Instagram because I post every day over on there as well. Bye!